Hello and welcome to episode 5 of our Total War Attila Let's Play. Now, in the previous episode, we struck into the Balkans. It seems like we also have some separatists, agents operating. But yeah, I think in this episode, we're mostly going to be trying to consolidate our forces here. Now we're going to begin. I think. Well, so far we ended on Sirmium, basically the First Legion taking Sirmium. So I think in this episode we're going to look to. Well, we need to be careful because we have some Ostrogoths units, and we are the Romans, so omens and things are a big factor here. And so far, a bad omen is the fact that basically last time that the Ostrogoths and Legio 8 met, the 8th Legion was defeated and then was subsequently annihilated a bit later. But yeah, hopefully that won't happen this time. And in fact, the 8th Legion can go ahead and avenge its fallen comrades. But anyway, yes, we are also going to go around and just make sure everything is getting upgraded where it needs to be. And all that good stuff. So we're going to do local industry. Yes, let's do you. Let's do a quarry. And yeah. So we've got Legio 8 here, we've got Legio 5, and we are marching in Egypt to retake Libya, or the province of Libya anyway. So it's not a large force, this, but hopefully it will be sufficient. And actually what we can do is we could actually just use the 2nd Legion in a defensive role, wait until the 3rd Legion is done with the rebels on here, and then we could actually bring them together, and we can just annihilate this force. Because they don't really have any other available reserves. All the other units are kind of busy. Yeah, basically we've got kind of legions scattered about just to, protect our eastern frontier here. And yes. Interestingly enough, we can actually raise 2 more legions, which I didn't realize we could do. There's a bit of money achieved, and I will recruit. That's a fleet. We will recruit the 9th Legion. I will get rid of the Martyr. Sure, they mean cool things, but I'm trying to keep my legions clean here. And logistics expert as well. So we've got the 9th and 10th Legions, and we will subsequently try and get these guys, kitted up with some infantry and some cavalry, and then we can dispatch them to some places. Where do we want them? Well, I think we're going to need 1 for Thrace, because right now our northern border is actually quite vulnerable. Luckily for us, we've got the Bastarnians up here. So I would like I think I would like a Legion of Marcinopolis. I think we'll probably send one of those up here, and I would like another Legion in probably Alia or probably Jerusalem. Just so basically so that each one of these provinces has a legion garrison in it. Yeah, and then once the 3rd Legion is done supporting the 2nd, then we'll have the 3rd Legion as our kind of. It'll be based in Anatolia, and it'll be our response. Basically, it'll be our response. So, for example, say Armenia, kicks up a fuss. Basically, we could use the border legions to hold the line, and then we'll arrive with the reinforcements, and then with the field legion and the reserve legion, we can then go in and deal some decisive blows. Well, I don't know if you got any of that. But anyway, yes, let's go ahead and end the turn, and we can get started here. I just kind of wanted to waffle a little bit at the beginning, just so we got a clear understanding of what we're doing in this episode. Basically, retaking Africa and solidifying control in the Balkans and recruiting new legions is what we're doing. And the Dukes want peace, so I will accept that, because I'm not interested in wars with these guys. So we are being engaged. Now, what do we do? With that artillery... Okay, looks like we're going to be forced into a fight regardless here. So it really is a fight to the death. Yeah, and we launch our frontal assault. This has to be... we have to do this. If we sit and wait, then we're just going to be sitting and waiting until our men get completely enveloped and overwhelmed. And I'm utilizing the advanced cavalry as basically to try and see what they're doing now while they're kind of crowding around it. Basically, by immobilizing the cavalry, it's giving us a moment to get in. So let's go ahead and engage. And now we go ahead and sit with you. And we engage the horsemen. Now I'm gonna put you guys into a deep rank. And we will charge. Right, one unit will sit to guard the flank. I'm gonna have the others engage. Palatina Guard are being attacked, so let's go ahead and launch an attack. Yeah. Missile infantry, you're going to target the Palatina Guard. You're going to form a testudo. There we go. Right, now we turn about. And now we engage the rest. This cavalry is broken, so we can go ahead and support. You're going to turn right, and you'll slam into this unit comitatensis from its flank. That is a lot of archers. Or a lot of slingers, I should say. We'll turn our own archers towards theirs. Their light infantry. Come on, hold on, Palatina Guard. Right, let's break off these. And our general's dead. Still win this, maybe. Come on. No.
The men are wavering.
That's the second legion destroyed.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
And I think they're out of movement points, so we're probably just going to witness the complete disintegration of the army.
Retreat,
Oh no,
men!
they got out.
Retreat!
Right, we got lucky there. And these guys are attacking. And I will just do that. Thank you very much. Actually, those rebels attacking have actually just helped us out massively, because it now means we can immediately depart with the 3rd Legion. And Legio 2 can have a new commander. Yeah. So, that defeat was bad, but actually it gave us some... Actually, yeah, it was bad. There's not much I could have done there, though. Because we had little cavalry. I mean, we could have recruited... Could have actually probably recruited some cavalry ourselves, but... like mercenary cavalry. Now I'm going to depart with the 3rd Legion, and we'll get to Praetor... get to here. let's go ahead then. Let's go ahead and besiege Siskia with the 1st Legion.
Besieging the settlement.
And I'm going to put the 8th Legion, I'm going to put you in Sirmium.
At your command.
So let's go ahead and
Lord.
let's see. Okay. I think we're actually just going to sit. We're just going to besiege this. I'm not really interested in a full frontal assault. I don't wish. I want the 1st Legion to keep as much of its men alive as possible. Okay, 3rd Legion is now in Africa. We got kind of a little scare there where I fear we were actually going to be intercepted by these guys. But what we're going to do is I'm going to basically combine a bunch of these guys together, and we're going to try and recruit as many spearmen, as much spearmen as we can get our hands on. So far we've got 6 units of spearmen here, and we've got 6 here, so we've got 12, and we've got you. So I'm going to recruit a few more units of Contrari, and a few more units of some more spearmen. I think we'll have 6 units in here. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, and then the Legio 10 we can... Actually, what I will do is I'll move you around here, and you can get your infantry recruiting. I managed to secure peace with 1, and it was the Caledonians, so it's better than nothing. Now, I will try, if I can... I'm out of money, so trying's going to wait. So you're recruiting. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to raise this. And yeah, I'm going to change the name of it to Fleet of the Empire. The Empire. There we are. And we'll try and recruit a little fleet. It won't be anything huge, but basically the idea is we'll send the fleet out so we can have some. Basically, we can we can blockade it navally. These guys have now chosen to attack Ugila, which is, yeah, that's not good. We will fight it just because I could use this battle as an opportunity to get rid of that artillery. So, and possibly some of the archers as well. I mean, they're all deployed there. Where's their artillery? Artillery's here. Where could I hide my horse? Yeah, hide you here. Now we'll have to deploy you like this, and we'll deploy the Legio in like this. That's the best I can do. We're gonna have to hold the line.
We are outnumbered. The tower is nothing but ash now.
Wait. And we're gonna go for these guys now. Put them out. And we go for the artillery.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
There we go. Now every single one must die. Yep. Right, they're all dead. Now let's turn about and we'll engage the missile units now. We engage the missile units, we may be able to slam these guys in the flank. They give us a chance of victory here. Here we go. Yep. Make sure you're dead. Yep. Perform. Charge. Nice one. And you're exhausted as well. gotta hold the line. There we go. Make sure these guys are gone. There we go. Now we're going to turn about the Legio. And I'm going to turn these guys about. Flank around the line. That's one unit. I'm going to put you in Testudo. And I'll engage the slingers. Go.
The enemy is at the walls.
Now we'll attack you with our reserve unit of Legio. Yep, and they're routing and they're exhausted. Are we actually going to win? Let me turn these. Yep. Pull you out. Turn you around again and engage. Oh, and we killed him! Look at that! Wait, are we actually winning? And we slam into the rear. Oh my god, we won. Right, kill every single one. This is the most unlikeliest of victories I could have asked for. To be honest, it was kind of like, that was incredibly lucky though. Because like, had they just used the numerical superiority and outflanked me completely, I'd have been screwed, but they just chose to commit everything. Yeah, that was amazing. Now, so we can turn these guys around and we can chase some of these fellas down. You're not going to be a unit anymore. You won't be. You won't be. So it's mainly just these guys. I just realised these guys were in a loose formation the entire time. No, but that was insane. We started the battle with 400 men. They had 1,400. So we're outnumbered 3-1, basically. Well, more than 3-1. And, yeah. And we'll rout you as well. And fantastic. Close victory. We lost 159 men. They lost 1,376. So we absolutely devastated that army. In fact, yeah, we've completely destroyed it. So that's... yeah, so now we can just advance straight away with the 2nd and 3rd legions. We advance with the 2 legions immediately. I'm going to merge these guys so we got some full units to actually be dealing with, as opposed to some... and we're also going to recruit some Desert Raiders, just so that the 2nd Legion has some horsemen. And the 9th Legion, you will go with the Fleet of the Empire. Also soon to be Fleet of the Empire, and we'll have you join them. Hopefully as fast as you can. Oh, okay. So we've got this little force here that's been assembled outside of the walls. So what we're going to do is we are going to besiege Ptolemais, and we are going to engage the 3rd Legion whilst it's outside the walls and alone. So let's go ahead and attack. Right. So we've got 5 regiments of Libertani. We're going to have 1 unit of the Sanctarii attack, and we're going to have the other unit advance silently through the woods. Now, let's utilise the cavalry. We are slightly outnumbered by 15 horsemen, or cavalrymen, I suppose. But we are going to launch our cavalry in a charge straight at their line. Yeah, and in they go. We're going to back out. See. Oh, wait, it is actually working. My idea is actually working. Here we go. They're launching a volley. Volley is kind of missing. Let's go ahead and advance the archers. And we'll begin a general advance. We want to destroy the cavalry, because this is kind of some of our only cavalry we have possession of. And finally, these legionary defectors are actually, well, defecting. Yeah, there we go, and their general's dead. Now we try and let's straighten you guys out, and you go chase after them. Yeah, decisive victory. We lost 392 men, and they lost 970. Kind of a brutal, kind of like big head-to-head clash there. But we lost our horse we lost our cavalry though. So now we are like the only cavalry we actually have is in the 2nd Legion. But we are on the way though with some reinforcements as part of the. Okay, Fleet of the Empire. You can detach and go back to Constantinople then. Yeah, so we've got Legio 9, which is on its way to lend its support with some infantry and some cavalry. Right now, we'll withdraw the 3rd Legion for reinforcements. I mean, theoretically, we should be able to. Man, if I add some stuff in, we may be able to actually launch an assault next turn, maybe, but. Yeah. Right, okay, so after that fight, we've lost all our cavalry, unfortunately. But what we're going to do is we are going to pull back the 3rd Legion back to Egypt here. And then what we'll do is, well, we've got Legio 9 on its way down. So we'll have Legio 9 link up with the 2nd Legion, and the 2nd and 9th can then take Ptolemais again, or we'll retake it. As for you, your 1 turn before you run out of supplies, so that'll be good. What do we got up here? We've got a huge army. And I'm going to send this fella up north just to see what we got, what we're working with. I declare war on you. You're allied with who? Okay.
Laying siege to the settlement. Besieging settlement.
I'm just going to attack you, because why the hell not? We got the Huns supporting too. Lost 25 men there. And I'm going to. Sack it. You part of. I actually need you, so I'm going to actually occupy you. There we go. And I will build a bookshop here. I will build some local industry here as well. Perfect. I will reduce the tax level down. Just a tad. But we are running out of food quite quickly. We change these to being these. Change the edicts, and this should provide the food we need. Now, okay, let's go ahead and assault Siskia then. It actually seems like they're attacking, which is interesting. Okay then. And I will deploy the units then. And a line I will deploy in. I wasn't actually expecting them to come out and fight. That's fine. Let me just pull these guys back.
The enemy tower is no more than wreckage now.
Alright, there's the tower defeated.
Beware, our hidden units have been revealed.
Now, since they're coming out, we'll launch a mass cavalry charge with our flank units here. And we've got our shock cavalry all the way out here, so if they really want to pick a fight, by all means. Come on, defensus, form back into a line like so. And we're going to pull the cavalry back. Now, go ahead and withdraw a little bit, just form you guys into a solid line. And I will form up cavalry. Yeah, my original plan was just to use the cavalry as basically as a flank unit, but it seems like that's not going to happen.
The enemy has laid an ambush.
They really want to attack, then by all means, but I'm going to utilise my artillery and target the Palatina Guard. Oh, nice hit. And I'll engage the other unit too. Now, let's launch the Legio in. Fortunately, these men are all... apart from one of the units, most of these men are veterans of previous wars. Some of them are veterans from the wars against the Visigoths, so... yeah. Veterans are aplenty in this force. Now, let's go ahead and utilize the 3 units that are still fresh and ready to go. Now that's it. Now let's go ahead and launch a charge straight at the Palatina Guard, and we're going to go ahead and engage the units. Going to go ahead and engage some of the spear units nearby, and our shock cavalry we're going to engage as well, and we'll engage you against you. Yeah. The 1 cavalry unit remaining. We'll keep back here, ready to go. You two are to stop firing in case you hit one of our own. And we've got the Palatina Guard. Funnily enough, we are actually winning. And slam. Yeah. The fight units surrounded. Now we'll rout these guys as well. And we've got some units in reserve. Pull them across. And I think we'll actually get into the centre. We'll capture the town. There we are. A decisive victory. Look at that. So their sally did actually take me by surprise. Like, I was not expecting them to sally at all. I was planning. I was expecting them to basically to fortify themselves, or to hunker down, basically, just kind of try and repel all the attacks I send at it. But yeah, them sallying was a proper surprise, and actually worked out well for me because, well, let's be honest, I had more men than them, so the full-on attack just did not play into their favour at all.
You have the ear of my people.
Now, who am I at war with? Mostly these guys.
I am sure
So,
you
can
have
I...
pleasantries for me, but please.
No. Okay. Still no peace. So, the Vandals have chosen to attack the town I've just taken at Sophony. Those have very minimal, like, very few, like... They don't have that many, that much in the way of, infantry. It's mostly cavalry. I'm going to utilise the forward ranks of the Mitanni, of the Comitatenses. You're going to form up. Utilise the Palatine Guard here. Now, we're going to withdraw this unit of the Mitanni. Yep, and we've got the Yelani horsemen there breaking. Now what I'm going to do is utilise you and you who are not engaged. And we're going to utilise these men on a flanking manoeuvre. Now, slam! Oh no. That means we've lost the... what is it? The 8th Legion. So again, the 8th Legion's been destroyed. Again.
Losing our advantage. The men are running, cowards. Enemy forces have struck our general down.
Yeah, I was banking on my front line holding a bit longer, but apparently not. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to swap Legio 8 for one of these Eastern Legions, I think. Because we'll try and we'll re-establish the 8th Legion, but I think we'll pull one of these guys off and then we'll have them redeploy to Europe. Because yeah, I'm having a feeling that the 8th Legion, being an unlucky legion, might actually, being a legion that will always be destroyed no matter what, might actually be a thing. Alright guys, I think that's where we're going to leave it there for today. So in the next episode, we are going to try and seek vengeance on the Vandals for destroying the 8th Legion once again. We've got the 8th Legion rebuilding here. So basically the plan will be is we're going to swap the 8th Legion with one of these legions. So basically we can kind of get rid of the bad luck or whatever it is associated with the 8th Legion by stationing it along here. And then we'll pull one of these legions we'll pull these legions back. I think we'll probably pull it from the 6th Legion since that's on a front that's pretty quiet. So yeah, then we'll pull it back, and then we've got then we'll operate in Europe with well, basically we're operating in the Balkans with 3 legions again, and then obviously with Legio 10, Legio 10 will sit in around here as our reserve legions. So should any emergencies take place, we can take care of it, or if there's a strike in by an enemy, we can deal with it also. Anyway, yes, and as for Africa, in the next episode, we will try and recapture North Africa from the rebels here. Legio 9 is very close. Actually, we can get it a lot closer. Yeah, so Legio 9 on the next turn will arrive, so we'll have the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 9th legions all attack this together. And then as soon as they're done, we can go ahead and leave Legio 2 here, and then we'll depart with Legio 3 and 9, and then they can reinforce another part of the front. And good? Hopefully. But anyway, yes, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I shall bid you guys farewell. True, bye.